Hi everybody and welcome back to some more MotoGP 17 here on this channel, and in today's episode guys we're back on the managerial career. And just before we jump into the first race, I'm going to spend some of those credits. Loads of you commented and told me to spend some of those credits on the staff management, so that's what we're going to do. We've still got an upgrade waiting to be finished in the garage anyway, so that's upgrade the mechanical engineers to level 1, so let's spend some credits. That's not too expensive. We might be able to level up a few. Track engineers, should we upgrade that as well? I think we can, so let's do that. I mean, it's going to take quite a while to get through and upgrade them right to a higher level, but this managerial career is going to go on for quite a while. I think I'm going to start doing more races in an episode. I mean, today is going to be a special episode. We're going to be doing 3 races in today's episode to celebrate also 3 milestones that I've made this week. Now, oh, I can't upgrade that. Now, I managed to hit 5,000 subscribers in the last week, over 1 million views on YouTube, and I've uploaded over 1,000 videos. So those are 3 milestones. So we're going to be doing 3 races in today's episode. So I hope you enjoy that. 2 of which are only going to be in the normal screen and not the twin screen, because someone asked me to do some races without the twin screen. And let's get straight into this first race, guys. So let's get straight into the qualifying. So here we go. Right, last corner, just hold that inside, try and get a good drive, and to the line. Is this going to be much quicker than our first lap? Oh, that isn't bad. So we got pole, we're still early on in the session. Hopefully that stays, but we'll just jump in and just forward the time on slightly. So I managed to get pole position in the first race in the USA around the Red Bull Circuit of the Americas. So let's get straight into the race, guys, and hopefully get a win in this first race. So here we go. Also guys, I'm probably going to do some live streaming over the weekend as well to say thank you for 5,000 subscribers. Thank you to everyone that supported the channel over the last few years. I really do appreciate it. Now let's get straight into this race and see if we can get a podium in this first race. That would be awesome. So let's get straight into it and see if we can push this bike a little bit more. So let's get straight into it. So here we go. Right, so here we go with the first race of the episode. Let's see if we can put ourselves on the podium, and that would be an awesome achievement in this career so far. So let's see if we can get into that first corner without any problems. We are still struggling to keep up with the KTMs and the Hondas on the straights, so we're going to just have to be better in the corners. So let's see if we can get a good start here. Right, and that's not too bad. We've managed to pull away all right. Let's see if we can get into that first turn, and as you can see, look, the Hondas are still a little bit quicker off the mark. And we've just got to stick into this corner, try and get into there. Oh God, getting sandwiched there into that turn. Loads of bikes come around at the same time. We just managed to stay firm and get into that next right-hander. Just try and hold it onto the curb and just try and get through this section as quick as possible. We seem to be a little bit quicker through here, and this is where we were gaining most of our time in the qualifying session. It's just the last sections of this circuit I struggle on this bike. It's just really gets exposed in some of those turns. It's not as quick, but hopefully with a few upgrades throughout this career we can really push this bike a little bit further. Right, that's not too bad through there. We've managed to pull away slightly, which is awesome, but I'm going to need it because, like I said, as soon as I get on those straights, that's when we start losing. That's where they start flying in behind us, and we're going to have to be really good. Now the AI on this simulation level are so aggressive in the corners, and I know a few people have already messaged saying, why do you dive bomb, why do you push them out? Guys, they do it as well. You can't help. You've got to be as strong into the turns as possible. It's definitely a lot more challenging on this game than it's been on any other MotoGP game I've ever played, but I have stuck it on the hardest level right from the beginning, so I've really put myself under a lot of Oh God, that bit of contact under a lot of pressure right from the beginning, but that's the best way to learn. Just throw yourself in the deep end, hold it through there. No, Martin's going to get up the inside there, and he's taking the lead. We've just got to try and stick with it and just try and be as strong in the turns as possible. Oh God, someone else is getting past there as well. Just trying to hold it in there and manage to get a good acceleration out that turn. Oh, he's gone a little bit wider there, so I can just go up the inside. And we're back into the lead. It's just going to be like this throughout the whole race. I think I'm not going to be able to get away from these other bikes. Right, let's just try and slow it down. Oh God, we've got a little bit wider into that turn. Oh God, contact by Martin as it's come straight into that turn. Right, let's just try and stick in behind him and just try and hold it into this turn. And Bulliger's managed to get past, and he's gone into the lead. Now we've just got to stick in behind him and see if we can just get a little bit of slipstream and see if we can get into that turn before him. Let's try and take the inside line. We've got loads of bikes coming in behind us. We've gone into there a little bit slower, and I think a couple of bikes are going to come in inside, but we actually managed to get away, but we've got 4 bikes sitting right behind us, so we're going to have to be really, really good through here. See, these are the sections, like I said, I've got to make up the time, because the second half of the circuit is where we're going to lose it. We've got to be quick through here. We've got to get away, and that's not bad through there. Try and stay off the curbs, try and keep it nice and smooth, and see if we can just make that gap a little bit bigger this time, because every time we're going to get on the straight, that's when they're going to catch up. I think we're going to need at least maybe another engine upgrade, I think. I mean, you can have 3. I'm not sure whether I'm going to need 3, but definitely a second one. But we will get to that throughout the season. We've managed to pull out a little bit of a gap here, but is it going to stay? Right, let's slow into this turn and try and get a bit quicker. That's not too bad. Try and keep the bike on the tarmac. That's all right, and see what the gap is. Now, I think you need at least a second and so gap between the bikes behind before you get into that turn. Let's have a look at the times and see. Oh, it hasn't said anything yet. Split times, there we go. Oh, it's just under a second, so Bulliger's sitting right behind me, so we're going to have to be really good into this turn this time. And again, we've gone into there a little bit slower. That corner I really struggled on, and this one I've really struggled to turn this bike in. It doesn't matter what I adjusted, I just couldn't gain the speed, and I have to be really good on the throttle through there as well, just to not to lose it through there. Right, just try and get nice and tight into this turn and just try and hold this. We're holding the lead this time. We've managed just to hold it for a little bit longer than we did in the first lap. Let's see if we can just push it going into that final lap and hopefully get on the podium, even with a win. That would be awesome. I would love to get a win in this managerial career. Right, let's see if we can slow it down into this turn, get a little bit tighter again. Not as tight as I would like, but we're still doing okay. We're still in the lead, only just right into this turn. Let's keep it nice and steady through here. Slightly understeered. I can feel the back end wanting to pull around. It's not the perfect setup I've got on this bike, I must admit, but it's doing okay. We're still leading this Grand Prix in the USA, and we just got to go one more lap, but there's 2 bikes sitting right behind me coming around the outside. It's Bulliger and is it McPhee as well. Oh, let's just try and hold it into this turn and drive down the hill. No, they both got past. Right, just hold that inside line, and hopefully we should be able just to stick with them. And we've gone in side by side with McPhee. Let's try and get past McPhee. No, he's got an inside line there. Let's just try and take the outside. Oh, Martin's got past as well. Let's just try and go up inside. We slipped up the inside and got past both of them there. But can we get past Bulliger as well? Let's just try and hold it into this turn. No, he's going to get a little bit faster drive through that turn, and let's just stick in behind him and see if we can slip past him. We've managed to slip past him there into that turn, and we're back into the lead. This is going to be really, really tough going into this last lap. I think it's going to be really, really close, but as long as we get on the podium, that would be awesome. I think we're going to get taken on the straight for sure, because there's no gap now, and they're definitely a lot quicker, so we're going to have to just try and hold on to this as long as possible. And round comes the Bulliger. He's gone into that turn pretty quick. Right, we can use him for a bit of slipstream, and hopefully that will just make us a little bit quicker and get away from the bikes behind. And it's McPhee sitting in 3rd place, so that's the top 3 at the moment. We've managed to gain a bit of slipstream there. Can we get into this turn and just try and hold it on that outside? As long as he doesn't go on the inside, that's that's going to push us out. Oh God, it's just made contact. He's just pushed me in a little bit quicker than I wanted to go in, but just managed to hold firm, and we've managed to get into there okay. But sometimes when they shunt you, you go flying off the circuit, but luckily I managed to hold it there, and that wasn't bad into that turn as well. We're still leading here and really struggling to get the drive through there. Really hot, struggling with this bike, but Bullock's gone up the inside, and I'm just going to have to concede that position, and he's actually pushed me slightly out wide. See, he's bullied me in that corner, and I've just had to try and hold on to it, but we've taken the inside line, and we're back into the lead. But are we going to be able to hold on to it? He's going to probably come back down the inside here. I've got to try and hold a really stiff line here and just force him on the outside. But if he takes the inside, no, he's got it on the outside. What a move by Bullocker. Well done. That was an awesome move. Let's see if we can just get a bit of slipstream here and take him on the inside. It's going to be tough. Get the brakes on. The brakes are brilliant on this bike, and it's going to send us out wide onto the curb. And no, it looks like Bullock's going to take the win. We get a second place, but what a battle that was. I just couldn't hold him off. He was so much quicker through the turn, and what a move by Bullocker coming round the outside. That was awesome. So he takes the win here in the Austin around the circuit of the Americas, and we're on the podium for the first time, guys, in this managerial career, so that's something to be happy about. So yeah, that's a good start to this episode, and we're going to get into the management side of it now, guys, and see if we can spend a little bit more of these credits, and then we will move on to the next race, guys, because like I said, there's 3 races in today's episode. So let's get straight into that now. So here we go. Right, let's check out what we can do here. Now, I am going to leave some decisions for you to choose probably at the end of the episode. And but at the moment, I'm going to just check and see if there's some more stuff that I can upgrade and improve for us today. Now, we've got plenty of credits for coming second, which is awesome. So you've got to try and get some decent results in these races just to keep on progressing, keep on upgrading your team management and hopefully the bike. But you can only upgrade the bike once, and we should be able to upgrade it again now, so because that other upgrade finished. But let's just double check. We've got an activity day now, so let's just have a look at what that is. We have to go into it here, and let's see what we get. So we've got prize, competition, social network, gym. Oh, what does that? That gives you an instant rider braking ability for the next. Oh, that's good. That would be helpful. I think I might go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. So that would be very helpful to give you a little bit of a boost in your braking. So that would help. So that's actually a good thing to have, actually. So let's see what else we can do. Let's just quickly go in the garage and see what else. What should we go for? So we do need to improve the speed of the bike, but we also need to improve some of the other areas. Let's see what improves the bike the most. So that improves it slightly. So it's got to be between brakes and suspension, I think. Shall we go with suspension? I think that benefits you the most. Yeah, we'll go with the suspension. So we've upgraded the suspension another notch, and now we are going to jump straight back into another race, guys. So let's get straight into it now, guys. So here we go. Really need to push for a faster time than that. We've got to at least get top 6. We can't go any lower than the second row on the grid, otherwise we're going to really struggle in this race. But I'm really struggling around this circuit. I'm finding it really tough to get through these slow corners, and that's really affecting me. But hopefully we've still got about 18 minutes to go. We can get a better time. But this race is going to be extremely tough. I've been bullied all around the circuit in this qualifying session. Unless you get really tight into the turns, you find that the AI come right into the inside and force you out of the circuit. And this is what I'm saying, guys. The AI are a lot more aggressive and a lot more competitive on this MotoGP 17 than any other MotoGP game I've ever played, and that is a good thing, guys. Yes, I'm finding it difficult, but like I said, I have put it on the hardest difficulty right from the beginning, so I'm going to expect that, and I need to get a little bit quicker. I need to improve on my times and take the corners a little bit quicker. I've got to get better at some of the setups. The setups are slightly different to the sort of setups I'd use for Ride 2. I'm finding that these bikes are a little bit more sensitive. So yeah, it's just going to be a learning curve, but hopefully we keep improve. and we've got the fastest time on that third split point. Now that is the first time I've got to that third split point with a decent time. See if we can get to the end, but it's the last section where I seem to lose the time. So let's see if we can just be a little bit quicker here. That's not bad through hit there. Let's see if we can nail this last corner, which can be really tough at times. This is where I get to oh god, there you go, or almost got sideswiped there. That's where I was getting killed on the first part of this session. Let's see if we can get over the line. This time is going to be close, and yes, we get pole position, but there's still 17 minutes to go. So is it going to stay? Let's get to the end of the qualifying session. Awesome qualifying session. We managed to get to the end and that time stood. Now it's going to be really tough in this race. Those are 3 Spanish riders are on their home patch and they're going to want to push for the win. So let's get straight into the race. We really need a good start here around Jerez. We need to start off really well, get into that first corner and try and lead from the front. But in that qualifying session, I was getting bullied all around the circuit in some of the slow corners. So we're going to have to be really good. It's going to be a challenge, so let's get straight into it and just see if we can get on the podium again. That would be awesome. We did really well in that last race. Let's see if we can carry on the good form. So let's get straight into it now, guys. So here we go. Right, so here we go with the Spanish Grand Prix around Jerez. Now, I've actually changed the gear ratio for this race because we didn't need a really high gear ratio for our top end. We just needed good acceleration. So hopefully it would help me off the mark into that first corner. We will see. So let's see if we can get a good start and beat those Spanish trio behind us and get on that podium. Now, that's not a bad start. Now, where's Mir? No, oh, he managed to get just off the mark before him, but here they come. I think that's Connect. Let's just try and get into that first turn. Oh, no, we couldn't hold him off. They're just too quick in the turn, but let's just sit in and try and get a good turn through here, keep it nice and smooth and get a good drive. Oh, that was an awesome corner there, and we've managed to get through there and get away. Right, we've just got to hold on to it at least for a lap and just keep on pushing. If we can get away in this race, that would be absolutely fantastic. But we've got a bike coming up the inside here. Let's just try and hold the inside line. No, it didn't get tight enough, and 2 have got through there. I can't hold them off, but that's not always a bad thing because you can gain a bit of slipstream here. So let's get in there slipstream and see if we can get into that turn. That's awesome there, and get into this tough right-hand turn here. This could be really, really tough. Let's try and go into there. Oh God, just lost the brake in there. I had a little bit of a contact there. I just couldn't slow down. That's definitely another area this bike needs to improve. The brakes on it are absolutely crap. Right, oh God, Bulliger has managed to get up the inside. Oh no, he won the last race. It looks like it could be another fight with Bulliger, but I'm just going to take it on. Oh God, he got a really good drive through there. It's just managed to pull away slightly. Right, let's just try and get nice and tight into this turn and just try and keep it nice and smooth. As long as we don't lose second position, I'll be happy with another second place finish, but we still got 2 laps to go, so there's plenty of time to maybe get back into the lead. Right, let's just try and take a nice line through here. Just try and hold it through there. We're right behind Bulliger. Just trying to get a little bit of slipstream through there. Let's try and hold it through here and try and gain a bit of momentum. Yes, we got through there okay. Right, so he's going to probably go a little bit wider. Let's take the inside line. Let's try and dive up the inside. No, we weren't going quick enough, so we're just having to back off. Right, let's try and use a bit of slipstream. So we're going over the finish line for the first lap, and it looks like me and Bulliger are actually pulling away from the rest. This could be just a head-to-head fight. I don't mind that. I'll take that on. Right, let's get nice and tight into this turn and see if we can just keep on pushing and hopefully get on that podium again. But we've just got to make sure we don't make any mistakes. Right, let's get nice and tight into that turn and try and get a good drive through there. We've managed to get a good drive through there right behind Bulliger, really trying to pressurise him in every single turn. Let's just try and hold it and just keep on gaining slipstream. We're managing to pull away from the others. God, understeered through there slightly, but we just managed to maintain the speed. Right, let's get a nice tight turn here and see if we can get the slipstream again along this straight and just try and push this bike as much as we can. And looking behind us, I can't see who's behind us. I think it may be McVie that's in 3rd place, or is it? No, it's Connect. So we've got to be really good. Another Spanish rider just sitting right behind us, wanting to get a decent position. and it looks like Mir is in 4th place. So there's a lot of battling going on behind us, but I've just got to concentrate on what's in front of me, and that is Bulliger. Now he's starting to pull away again. He's starting to really go for it now. He's only a lap away from another podium finish. He's already beaten us once in this championship. Now he's probably going to do it again. Oh God, another rider's just coming right into the fight. I've got to make sure I don't lose any more places on the second lap. Oh God, the back end just kicked out then, and I've just managed to get through there. Okay, so we're still sitting in second, but we're losing a bit of time between us and the leader. We've got to start closing that down into this last section. Let's try and hold the speed through there. That was a little bit better through there, and let's see if we can get a little bit closer. If we don't get any closer than this, we're not going to get a bit of slipstream on that straight, and that's a much tighter turn there. Just try and stay off the curb. Oh, that was much better there. Right, let's just try and get in that heat slipstream. Can we just close that gap? And we've just pulled away from the bikes behind, so that was an awesome lap set there. So that was brilliant. So we've had a really good second lap, which was good. Let's see if we can just hold it through here. Oh God, not tight enough. Didn't maintain the speed, and Bulliger's managed to pull away slightly through that section. Let's try and get nice and tight in here and see if we can get a good drive out this turn. Oh, that was not bad again. So we seem to be good through that turn, and we've managed just to close it down onto the curb, but we can get away with it there. Just try and get nice and tight there, and looking behind us, we've probably pulled away about 2-second gap with the bikes behind. Oh no, it's just 1 second, just over 1 second gap. So we have got a little bit of breathing space, but we want to get closer to the leader. We want to at least try and push for that win if we can, but Bulliger is too quick. He is really going for it. It looks like he's going to get another victory in this championship, and there's nothing we can do about it unless we can just go a little bit quicker through some of these turns. And again, we haven't gone into there tight enough, but we can get a good drive around there, and that was okay. I don't mind that as long as we don't get sideswiped by any other bikes. Right, let's get nice and tight through here. We've got to be quicker through these corners. This is where I seem to be losing the time, and again getting nice and tight. Oh, that wasn't too bad. We're managing to hold it this time, and that was nice and smooth through there again. Now we are finishing really strong here. Let's see if we can just push it a little bit more. Oh, Bulliger went slightly wider into that turn, and he lost a little bit of pace through there. Right, let's see if we can take advantage of that. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. Oh God, just touched the curb there and onto that curb, but managed to hold it there. We've still got a little bit of breathing space behind us, but we can't take that for granted because those bikes are going to fly into that last turn. Let's see if we can just push it. We're getting really close to Bulliger here. Can we get right behind him and push him and try and get past him over the line? That would be awesome. We've got into that corner a little bit hot. Now we're going to really struggle to turn it in, and it's going to throw us out on the curb. Oh God, the back end kicked out, and there goes the win. But it looks like we're going to take second place. That was a really good battle, but again, we were beaten by Bulliger. But I'll take second place. 2 second places is a good way forward. I pushed and I pushed. I just couldn't get close to Bulliger, so fair play to him. He gets another win in this championship, and well deserved. I did try, but second place is still good. There's another second place finish in this championship, and we're third overall, so it's a good result again, and we are moving forward, which is positive. Now we need to improve our team management a little bit more, so hopefully we do earn a few more credits in this after this race. So we've had 2 second place finishes, so we are moving in the right direction, but hopefully as time goes we will keep on improving our team, our bike, our results will improve, and then we can start, hopefully at the transfer window we can employ another rider. Then things get a little bit more interesting, and I'm looking forward to that challenge. Shame we didn't have the credits right from the beginning to hire anyone, but we didn't. It just wasn't worth it. We had to work on the bike that we were using first. Right, let's just get into this. We've got to I think we can upgrade a few things, but we'll just see what's on offer. I think there might be another activity day. If we can get another activity that improves our ability and bonuses of our rider during the race, that would be awesome. So we'll just check out the activity day and see what there is. So we've got marketing campaign, gym, muscle, endurance, gala evening, coach coordination. Right, that one improves your braking ability. I think I'm going to go with that. That might help us in that race around the French circuit, Le Mans, which is a very tough circuit, and especially if it's raining, it's going to be extremely tough, so that may help us. And I think we got some money to spend on our staff management as well, so we might spend a few credits as well before we jump into the French GP. Let's just I think we've got to try and limit how much we spend, because when we start moving up and hiring another rider, that means we've got to buy another bike. So we're going to need to not go over the top and just sort of like upgrade slowly. So let's do suspension engineers. Let's try and just keep them to a certain limit. ECU engineers, I think that may be worth doing. That's not going to cost too much. Hospitality, I think that may be good. Yep, we go with that. That's not too much either. Right, should we do that? No, yeah, let's go for it. It's not going to cost much. So we've upgraded all of them in support. Can we upgrade anything else? Which one should we do? Yeah, let's see how much that's. No. Yep. Can we do that one? Yep, we do that one. I think that should be about it. I don't think we should spend any more. So we've upgraded. So we've got 9 improvements to our departments, which is awesome in this episode. So we are moving in the right direction. So let's get straight into the next race and see if we can get another podium finish. We need to push for that win. Hopefully we can get it today. So let's get straight into it now. So here we go. Right, slow it down into this turn and see if we can maintain that speed. We weren't fast at that first split point. We need to improve into the next couple of split points. We need to keep pushing this bike. I mean, we got 4th, which isn't bad, and we do get faster at that split point and half a second. So that's a good improvement from the last lap. Let's see if we can keep pushing. Now, the fastest lap so far is a 1:45.536, and we have been pretty close to it. So hopefully we can just gain a little bit more time. But we've just got to keep on going. We've got 4 minutes. I think in 4 minutes we can get another couple of laps in at least. Right, let's just try and hold it nice and tight through here, onto the curb, onto the other curb. And that was nicely through there. I find that I go through there pretty quick if I keep it on the curbs. I think I'm slightly quicker through there than the AI, and we got fast at that next split point. That's awesome. Can we just finish it off? We need to get a good turn into this last turn. If you really get this right, you can get through there really quick. That is not too bad. Keep it nice and tight, nice and smooth. That isn't bad onto the curb, but you can get away with that and drive it to the line. Are we going to get... Oh yes, we get pole position. I knew that as soon as I got around that turn. That is fantastic. So we took pole position, guys, again for the 3rd race in a row. But can we get that elusive win? We're going to just get straight into it, guys. So here we go. Right, guys, so here we go with the French Grand Prix around the Le Mans circuit. We've got to be good in this race. I've got to push further for that 1st place finish. I mean, Bulliger has beaten us twice in this episode. Can we just push a little bit more and get that win? It's not going to be easy around here, but I'm going to try my best. So let's get straight into the race, guys, and just go for it. So here we go. Right, so here we go with the French Grand Prix in the final race of the episode. Let's see if we can push a little bit more and get on that podium again and maybe get that win. It's not going to be easy to beat these riders around here, as that qualifying session was very, very tough, but I'm going to try my best. Let's see if we can get a good start. And off we go. That's not too bad, and we managed to get away slightly. Oh no, here they come, but let's just try and hold it and see if we can get to the top of this section into that really tight turn. Oh, we've got a bike coming up the inside. Let's just try and hold it there as we turn in, and we've got to really go heavy on the brakes here as we slow down into this turn. Now let's try and hold it. That was not too bad into there. Try and hold it into the next turn. Oh, that was actually pretty damn decent. That was a good start, and that's what we wanted early on in this race. Right, drive it down the hill. Try and get nice and tight into this right-hand turn and try and drive it up the hill. But this is where we were struggling in qualifying. This is where they will probably come around the outside. No, we've managed to get there, up there without any trouble. That's awesome. Right into this turn, and we're leading at the moment. But again, we've overshot that turn, and this is where they're going to catch up. I just saw a bike there, but he didn't manage to get round. I don't know who it is. Let's just try and hold the line. Now this corner is where I get pushed out a lot. Every time I go really wide on this, I get put out of the circuit. Let's hold a tighter line. That was nice. You've got to try and hold the speed. And two bikes, me and McPhee, almost got round there, but luckily I managed to have the momentum as I went round. Oh God, a little bit of contact by another rider there. Was that Martin's? And we're just got to hold on to this first lap at least. But they're going to get into our slipstream, slow it down. Oh, not as tight as I would have liked it, but managed to turn it over. And Martin's got past, and Amir's just niggling at my back wheel here. Let's just try and hold it into this next turn and see if we can just keep up with Martin. We've gone into there nice and tight and just trying to push this bike as much as we can and just try and stay in touch with this bike in front. And that's not bad through there. We're managing to gain a little bit of pace through here. Let's try and hold it into this turn, and we've managed to squeeze up the inside there, but we're probably not going to hold it onto the straight, and he's probably going to get back past as soon as he gets in our slipstream. But we're over the finish line for the first lap, and we're battling away, trying to get a win here, but it's not going to be easy. We've got three bikes coming up behind us here. They're probably going to dart past, but you've got to be careful into this left-hand turn coming up, because there's always crashes here in these races, and we've managed to get into there okay, but we really had to slam the brakes on, and oh God, we managed to get away with that. We managed to turn it in. What a move there. We managed to hold it in there, and again we've got through there okay without any trouble. Right, let's just try and hold it into this turn. We need to get up to this section without them catching up, because once they get ahead, they're hard to keep up with once they get away, and that's what I'm finding in most of these races on this bike. Once we lose touch of the leaders, that's hard to gain. We just don't have the extra speed on this bike. Right, just trying to hold it nice and tight. I did go for the lower gear ratio, just have the acceleration, but on the straights, we're not going to be able to get much slipstream because we haven't got a high top end speed. Right, let's try and hold it nice and tight into this turn. Oh God, a little bit of contact there by Martin, and I lost 3 places, but again, got decent momentum, and I've managed to get back round. Now I can get in their slipstream and hopefully get past him. And I've got Martin still niggling at my back wheel, just managed to get away from him here, and I think Mir's in the lead. Let's just try and take an inside line here and try and squeeze up the inside. All right onto the curb, and we've managed to squeeze up the inside and get past. What a move there, and we managed to go back into the lead again. But it's not going to be easy to do this every single lap. There's going to be a point where we're not going to get away with this. Let's just try and hold it through here and just try and get nice and tight there and just try and get into the last lap in a decent position. We've got 3 bikes still sitting close behind us. They're all battling away. The positions are changing so much in this race. I'm seeing overtakes after overtakes after overtakes in this race, and we've managed to get away slightly here. So we go into the final lap with a little bit of a buffer, but not a lot. There's 2 bikes coming right behind us now. Are they going to overtake? Oh God, a little bit of contact there as I just turned into that turn, but they're always going to try and get past. 2, we've gone around the outside, 3 around the outside. Let's just try and hold the inside line. Oh, that was a perfect line to go for, and we've managed to hold it around there, but no, we're not going to have to drive, and we've lost a place. Oh, 2 places. Oh dear, we're down to 3rd place, but let's just try and hold on to it. Let's try and hold nice and tight into that turn, right onto the curb there, just trying to maintain a decent speed, and we're still sitting in a podium position. That's not throw it away and do anything stupid. Let's just try and stay with them, and hopefully we might get another chance to get back past them. That's not bad into that turn. We've just managed to maintain that, but the back end of the bike is really struggling. The temperatures in the tyres might be raising as I'm on 2 soft cap compounds in this race as well. We went for the stickier tyres, and can we get up the inside? We managed to get past 1, but are we going to get the momentum? No, 3 bikes have gone through there, and we're back down to 4th position. But let's try and get a bit more slipstream up the hill. We might be able to take him in that turn again, but we've got to time it right. We've got to get right onto that curb and see if we can dart through. They've got a little bit wider. Let's dive up the inside. Can we slip through? Oh God, we managed to get through, but onto that curb as well. Oh God, the front wheel went up there, but we managed to get away with that. Oh my God, what a turn that was. We just managed to get away with that. Luckily, we managed to stay on the bike, but we just caught that other curb. But you can get away with it on the curbs. You don't get to penalty or anything like that, and we've managed to hold it through there. God dear, we went really wide there, just trying to maintain the speed. We're getting to the last corner. Are we going to get to the end without any trouble? Yes, we get around that last corner. Are we going to get our first win? I think we are. Yes, we're going to take a win in France, our first win in this managerial career, and that was absolutely fantastic. What a battle, guys. I battled from start to finish, and I think overall I think I deserved it. I really did push. I mean, you just got to stick with them. That's all you can do. My bike's not as quick, and you've just got to use every little bit of slipstream, trying to gain every bit of second in the turns, and eventually you may get the opportunity. And we've gone into the lead in the championship as well, guys. I've just noticed that is unbelievable. This has been an awesome episode. Thank you for watching today, guys. Thank you for 5,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I will be doing some live streaming over the weekend. I hope you join me. I'm not sure what games we're going to do that on. It probably may be MXGP 3, as loads of people keep requesting. It probably may be Dirt 4 or maybe Ride 2. I'm not quite sure. I will have to decide on the days, but please join me in those live streams. Right, let's just get in and see if we can spend any more of these credits, or we can have a look at what we can upgrade for the next episode, guys. Let's just get in there. So we've earned loads of decent credits today, and we are really pushing this team forward. I'll tell you what, I cannot wait to get on the faster bikes. I've actually only used the Moto 3 bikes on this game and the Red Bull Cup bike, Rookie Cup. I haven't used any other bikes on this game, so it's going to be a really good learning curve once we go up to Moto 2 and we get another event. Which one should we go for? We can quickly do this. I think I'm going to go for the ones that improves your ability. I think those are the most positive ones to use. I mean, yes, it would be nice for 3,000 credits, but I think we're going to go for one of these. I think that's going to be more beneficial, and we're going to need every little bit of help we can get to keep on improving in every single race. So next race is the Italian Grand Prix, and that's going to be a very tough circuit, and it's the one that I'm on in the rider career as well. So it's going to be interesting. At least I'm going to get loads of practice around it. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and bye bye.